If you found this channel, either surgery is scheduled in the near future or you're recovering and binge watching on post-op videos like I did. Either way, here's another video to add to the collection, and I'm going to share with you my positive hysterectomy journey and why I had to have a procedure even though I didn't have fibroids. Hello, or hey you, as I like to say. My name is Kimberly, and this is my first YouTube video on this channel. But let's focus on the reason that we're here. As I mentioned in the title, I had to have a laparoscopic hysterectomy, and I didn't have fibroids. What I was experiencing was an abnormal uterine bleed, and this all started in March of 2023. Periods had kind of started becoming sporadic, which this was new to me. I first got my period when I was 12 years old, and I've always had a period for about 7 days, even when I was on birth control, with the exception of being on the Depo-Provera, where I didn't have a period like most people. But since I had been off of birth control, I went back to an average of 7 days of having a period. Just to set the scene, one day I'm in the gym and all of a sudden I have this gush. I'm bursting out of the gym. I didn't even unrack my weights. I'm just freaking out so bad. I've never had a period just sporadically come on and be so heavy. At this point, it is May of 2023 and I had my period for 3 weeks.
What?
Yes, 3 weeks. I've never had a period for 3 weeks. And it was just so heavy. And I'm like, what is going on? The month of June, no period, nothing. I'm just like, okay, what's going on? Now I'm having these sporadic periods. And it was advised to me that you have to go 12 consecutive months without a period to be considered in menopause. Or you'll go through these crazy sporadic phases of your periods being longer or shorter and all of that. So that's what I was experiencing, and I just assumed this is what is going on. Now, the body had other plans. July 1st of 2023, my period comes back on and it is heavy and with a vengeance. I go to see my OB and she decides, let's do a DNC. We do the DNC on August the 4th, and I still had my period up until I had the DNC. In that I had my period so long, my hemoglobin had dropped, so I had to have iron infusions. I've never had iron infusions before, but they were fine. I was getting iron infusions every 2 weeks, and I had the iron treatments from July up until September. So again, August the 4th, I have the DNC, and I'm thinking everything is fine. I don't get a period until December. So am I surprised? Not really. She was thinking that being that I'm 48 years old and I'm at the tip of being in menopause, that the DNC will just shift me into menopause, but that's not the case. Your body had other plans. So fast forward, let's set the scene to April of 2024. This time, I'm on the Stairmaster. And I know y'all are like, girl, stay out the gym. Stay out the gym. It always seems to creep up on me at the gym. But I'm on the Stairmaster. Like I said, I have my period again. This time, it's not going off. So I always wanted to start a YouTube channel. And I'm like, why not start here with my hysterectomy journey? So as you're going to watch, this is me vlogging my pre-surgery. Let's get into it. I'm getting ready to prep to have a hysterectomy. So let me tell you what's been going on. April 26th, I started my period. It went off on May the 11th and came back on the 19th. Today is June 1st. I still have my period. I am bleeding pretty bad. So from April the 26th to May the 11th, I went through 2 boxes of pads and 2.5 packs of Depends. As of the 19th through now, I am on my 3rd bag of Depends. I am passing these massive clots. I do realize that this is TMI, but I went down a rabbit hole of YouTube prepping for this procedure, and it is crazy. Today is June 2nd. It's day 2. I was dizzy for a partial amount of the day, not all day. My son came over to do some backyard work for me, and I appreciated that. But I'm just really resting, taking it easy. Hopefully I'll hear something from the doctors tomorrow as to how we can proceed and move forward. So bleeding is still heavy today, but you know, I'm just resting. So record this before it starts raining. Today is day 3. I thought I was in a clear and my period was stopping. Absolutely not. So I was able to wear pads today, but no, we're back in full force. I went into the lab to get my lab work done. I did get a call from my OB with my surgery date, which is going to be July 15. Your girl can't wait. We can't wait. So waiting to hear back from her to change this appointment. So day 3. Okay, I missed yesterday 6-4 because I had to go to the emergency room. I came into the emergency room at 11 yesterday. Today is the 5th, and I've been in this room for every bit of 30 minutes. They finally got me in a room. So my hemoglobin has dropped. They gave me this medication called Provera to see if they could stop the bleeding. I had a vaginal ultrasound, and the plan was to do the procedure for Friday. But if they can't get the hemoglobin up, then the backup plan is to do it on the 24th. But here we are. This room is super duper cute. I will quick spin you around and give you a tour. This is my room. So today is June 6th. It's the second day that I'm in my room. So I was supposed to have surgery today. Due to my hemoglobin being so low, we're not doing procedure. My hemoglobin as of today is 5.1. So when I came in, when I had my labs drawn on Monday, it was at a 7. Today is Thursday, and it's down to 5.1. So we want to go ahead and build that up. I'm attempting to do a bloodless surgery. So that's where we are. So they're taking excellent care of me. They gave me something to stop the bleeding, which that made me nervous. I had a blood clot in the past, and I have a low heart rate. I had an incident with my heart last year, so we're dealing with those dilemmas. So as of today, I will be here for a couple of days. I'm getting ready to get iron, and yesterday I had the iron and the Procrit, and then I had the Provera. So the bleeding is only there when I wipe, which is nice. It almost made me emotional because for so long, like, all you're seeing is so much blood and so much globs of blood, but that's where we are today. I had to record yesterday, but basically the doctors were in and out trying to get my blood count back up. Nothing exciting. Because I'm taking all this iron, I am constipated, so we're trying to deal with that. And today is Saturday. I'm feeling so much better. My hemoglobin is 6.4, so it dropped from 6.8 as of yesterday, but it's still up from 5.1 from Wednesday, so we'll take it. So possibility I may go home today. So I'm so excited. This is my final iron treatment while I'm here, and then I am going home. So yay! I have been slack with the vlogging, so let me give you an update. On Saturday, I was discharged. I just kind of came home late around because I was tired. Sunday, did the same thing, laid around. I was still exhausted. Monday was my appointment to follow up with my OB, and she also went on and did the pre-op testing for that. So that was cool. I went on, I got that squared away. She gave me a packet to kind of give me some instructions of what to do to prep, and a lot of the information here was pretty good. It talks about what to do to build you up for the procedure, and I thought that was beneficial. Like, for example, the week before, it talks about hydrating, high protein meals, having Gatorade, make sure you're taking your Miralax, that way you're not gassy or things like that. So I thought that was interesting. And then just up until you get ready for procedure, which that'll be documented. You guys will have some footage for that. So other than that, just working on getting the hemoglobin up. I have an iron infusion scheduled. I need to go ahead and get another Procrit, so we're working on that. I am working remote until I go out of work completely in the next 2 weeks, so that is beneficial. I'm so thankful for my employment just to work with me throughout all of this, but basically I'm just prepping, taking it slow. I am moving slow because I still have some shortness of breath, and it's just because my hemoglobin was so low. I've been running errands all week. I had my appointment at the patient testing center, and of course they give you this lovely soap that they want you to use. So I went and I picked that up. I had to get labs done, which you would think that they would stop sticking me so much being that I'm anemic, but I did ask them to use pediatric tubes, and they did do that for me. So right now I'm just gonna run some errands. I just need a few things for in the house, laundry detergent, just little things like that. Oh, I also forgot to mention, the surgery is in 5 days, so time is flying. I have to get moving and get the show on the road. Not only that, I'm prepping my daughter to go on vacation. You know, I'm doing this solo. We have hair appointments. I have to take her to the airport, and then she's going to visit my sister. So it's just a lot for us to be 5 days out, but I'm gonna get it done. So I'm on my way home, and I had a shot of Procrit, and my numbers seem to be going up, so I'm excited about that. I had to follow up with the HEMOC doctor today while I was in the hospital, and they are going to keep me on. So I'm transferring care with my HEMOC. I just think with this new HEMOC, it's just a better relationship. My other HEMOC is in private practice, so I just have to do what I have to do. So my numbers were good on Friday. My hemoglobin is up to a 10. Surgery is tomorrow. Today is Sunday, so I just have a little bit of prepping that I need to do and then get ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna drink Gatorade and have a high carb meal. So they want you to do pasta, but it's time to get this thing going. Oh, I started bleeding again on Thursday. The high doses of progesterone that they've had me on for the past 2 weeks, it didn't work because I had this breakthrough bleeding. So we are at surgery day. So notice, as I mentioned in the introduction, that my hysterectomy was a positive journey. Surgery went so well, as you're about to see in the second segment of the vlog. I didn't really have much to document because I just did so well, but we'll get into it after you watch the vlog footage. It's surgery day. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. It's 6:30, but my appointment is not until 10. But I'm gonna take a shower, be prepared, ready to go, because a lot of times they'll go ahead and they'll call you in early, and I don't want any delays. If they say come, let's go. Let's get the show on the road. So I'll see you on the other side. Good. All right, so you see this is my stomach. So it's not too bad. So I'm gonna put I just been wearing my band and that helps, but you got this one tugs a little bit more than this one does, but other than that, it's fine. Today is Wednesday, so 2 days after surgery, and the gas is so much better. I'm just laying down resting because I did walk with my son, and that helps with the gas a lot. I went to the bathroom yesterday, and I was nervous about having a bowel movement, but I did have a bowel movement, no problem, because I was taking the Miralax and stool softeners and all that. So I went to the bathroom with no problem. Appetite is good. Like I said, just moving around, controlling the gas, and just getting it done. So no pain, actually. I'm still taking the ibuprofen, but I'm not really having an enormous amount of pain. So I'm just listening to my body and just resting, and I feel really, really good. My niece sent me lunch. Let me tell you something. This surgery did not stop my appetite. This food is so good. And she loves me so much. So we are 1 week post-op, and I'm doing great. Today I walked by myself. I walked probably about a quarter of a mile, and I'm holding a pillow just to support me, but it's fine. I'm able to move. I'm not having any pain. I do still have bloating, but other than that, I have no complaints for it to be 1 week post-op. It's only up from here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and walk my neighborhood today, and I'm not wearing my little pillow, so we're gonna see how this goes. All right, I'm getting far. We are at our 2 week post-surgical mark. I cannot believe that we're here. And I'm so pleased and so thankful that my surgery went really, really well. Next week is my 3-week follow-up appointment. And so I'm curious to see how things are going and progressing. And yes, so I started back driving, just running a few errands, but I'm really, really listening to the YouTube video suggestions from my friends and just taking it easy. I have increased my activity each morning. I do a walk around my block, which consists of about a mile, and that's it. Just taking it easy. I have no issues, no bloating, no more gas. I stopped the pain medicine. I'm probably like 10 days off of the pain medicine. I only had to take the medicine for a couple of days. I'm thankful for that. I do realize that not everyone's journey is the same. So yes, that's where we are. If you notice the gray, I'm just struggling with whether or not I should keep it, but I am due for a retie. It's been 12 weeks, I believe, and that's my fault. Just with my health, I had to push it out. It is my 3-week follow-up appointment, and I'm excited. It's Friday. Monday will be 4 weeks that I actually had the procedure, so I can't wait to see what the doctor says. I can't record in the office, but I will let you know. All right, I'm back home. 3-week follow-up went well. She has no issues. She did not check me. She was excited overall how I was progressing. I told her that I didn't have any issues. The gas seemed to be under control. I did have some issues with my bladder. She just thinks that my bladder is having a spasm, and she gave me something for that. I'm going back to work as of Monday. I am out on leave without pay. That sucks for me. Yes, I'm covered under FMLA, but I'm still out on leave without pay. I'm feeling good. Being that I have a desk job and I work a hybrid schedule, she feels like we're okay to go back to work. So I'm going back to work on Friday. And then I will give you another update after I have another appointment in 3 weeks, which that would be my 6-week follow-up, and I'll let you know how it's going. So as I mentioned, surgery went really well for me. I didn't really have much to vlog and document. When we got to the point of my 3-week follow-up appointment, because I can't record in the office, I forgot to document, but she didn't check me for an exam. I didn't get checked until my 6-week appointment, and let me tell you, I was in and out of that appointment so quick. That's why there's no footage. I knew that I was going to record and tell you about it, but she just checked me. I wasn't having any issues. I didn't have any issues at 3 weeks. I didn't have issues at 1 week when they called me post-surgery follow-up call. So she kind of knew this was going to be quick. I am back to my yearly visits with her, and she was like, if I have any other issues, then to come in and see her. So let me give you my top 5 pointers for what helped me in my recovery. Number 1, get up and move. One of the requirements for surgery is within 4 to 5 hours, they want you up and walking. And you could see that in the video that I showed you in the previous vlog. I'll stick it over here again. I was moving at the appointment. At this point of the video, it's about 8 at night, and I was in my room recovering at 4, and you can see I was already getting up and get going. Number 2, take your meds as directed. I only used anti-gas medications and ibuprofen after surgery. Normally I don't do well with narcotics. That's just me. So we avoided it at all costs. They did give me Toradol in my my IV line, but other than that, I declined the Percocet. I declined the morphine that was just suggested to me. I don't do well with that. But if you need it, please take your medicine. It will make or break you, because with pain, you want to get ahead of the pain. You don't really want to wait until you start hurting. So if they tell you to take your medication around the clock, go ahead and take it. Oh, another medication that they had me on was gabapentin. It's for nerve. I was taking gabapentin and Motrin, and I took these medications for about 3 to 4 days, and then I was off of it. Number 3, eat. Eat. I came out of surgery starving. I had to go into surgery NPO, and my surgery had got pushed back. I was supposed to go into surgery at 11. They didn't actually do my procedure until 2. And I normally don't eat after 8. So that's a long time with nothing to be on your stomach. Your girl is starving. So by 8 o'clock that night, I was sending my son to Chipotle. I was like, I want Chipotle. Yes, I did eat Chipotle the day of surgery. And as you see in the footage, I did not stop eating. Like, I was eating nonstop. Please eat. Energizes you, it fortifies your body, which is what I'm trying to say. Do it. Number 4 is your support system. As I mentioned in my vlog, my daughter was away. I just moved into her bedroom because she has a downstairs master. Normally I'm upstairs, and I stayed downstairs for about a week and a half in her room. So it was perfect for me. The bedroom, the bathroom, the kitchen, everything that I needed. I was sitting outside on my patio. I had friends who brought me food. my nieces was sending me DoorDash. I had prepped and had groceries, so everything I could want, either I was going to the door picking it up, or warming up food, or someone was dropping something off as they visit. So a support system is vital. My last tip, number 5, that would make or break you is to do nothing. Nothing. Do nothing. I know I'm kind of contradicting it with number 1 and number 5 because I'm telling you to get moving. But what I did was, as you can see in a vlog, I started walking around 6:30, 7 o'clock every morning. I wanted to kind of beat the rush and the traffic and the heat because it was hot. We all know we've had a heat wave. And after that, I came home and I laid around. I rested. I just rested. Like, I would get up and go to sleep, get up and go to sleep. Not only this, you're kind of short of breath. Your body is fatigued, where you have these bursts of energy immediately followed by these like, I can't function. I can't move. And it's, just listen to your body and just rest. I just think that was so vital in my recovery. Normally, I'm a person that's always on the go. I'm always doing something, always running here, running there, doing this and doing that. And so for me to take this time to rest and do nothing, it was amazing. I found that everyone is different and you just have to do what's best for you. But if you follow these tips and rest and listen to your body, I promise you, you'll do amazing. Okay, let's get into the medicine. So normally I take Miralax every single day because I have IBS. The Miralax, the stool softener, and Gas-X was my best friend. I did not miss a dose. I was on that like clockwork. I had my bowel movement, I think it was like the day after surgery, and I never had any issues with that because I have problems with constipation, so that was freaking me out. And I was just staying on the medication. Another thing that helped is that I was eating and I was hydrating. My daughter-in-law brought me the Stanley cup because she was like, you're gonna get your ounces, just drink the cup. And is the cup overrated? Yes. Will you get hydrated from it? Absolutely. If someone wants to gift you a Stanley cup, get the Stanley cup. Get a Yeti cup. Get a Owala. Get some type of cup because you are going to drink out of that cup. It's just so cute. You're going to drink out of the cup. Another thing that I didn't have any issues with the constipation was because I wasn't taking a strong narcotic. Narcotics have a tendency to constipate you. Since I wasn't on one, I was only taking ibuprofen only for a couple of days, and then I was eating high fiber foods. I was good to go. But if you need the narcotic, please take the narcotic. Do not sit and suffer in silence. I had no problems taking a shower. I just felt dirty, so I was getting up and taking a shower, especially after my long walks. And then I would just lay around, do nothing. I think I watched any and every documentary on Netflix, anything new that came out, Netflix, Prime, Hulu, TV documentaries, court cases. I read my self-help book, and then I blogged and focused on this channel. So that is my hysterectomy story. I pray that your procedure goes well and you get the relief. If you notice, I am in something light and bright and airy. And all the videos that I test, your wardrobe will shift because you don't know when you're going to bleed because the bleeding is so heavy. You have a tendency to rely on all of these dark clothes. And now I'm wearing some bright things. As you've seen in the footage, I threw a Shein haul in for back to work, and I'm telling you, I just feel amazing. And people will say, how do you feel after your hysterectomy? I felt amazing. I felt so good. So again, thanks for watching the video. Moving forward, you'll get more videos about my life and everything about this channel. I hope that you can like and subscribe and stick around, and we can build this amazing community. But until then, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.